Welcome back to Horizonite Insight Horizonites. We are back with our episode 3, and we have a fun one this time over in Germany. We have Miriam here. And Miriam, if you want to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you, that'd be great.
Of course. Yes, like she said, I'm Miriam. I'm living here in northern of Germany, close to Hamburg. And yeah, I'm excited to be a part of this new thing, a new video topic we are creating. And I'm happy to be the candidate number 3.
And how long have you worked for the company?
Oh, it will be now next April, 5 years. So really 5 exciting years. We had a lot of trouble and wonderful experiences over the last couple of years. So everybody who's in there for the last 5 years knows exactly what I mean.
And obviously, are you traveling a lot right now, or what's it like over there?
No. So based on COVID, of course, like everywhere in the world, there is no much travel. And I was from the beginning, I was just senior accountant. So we are not traveling. We're just sitting in front of our laptops and calculating numbers and making Excel spreadsheets colored. So this is everything what we are doing. So no travels. And when you ask my or our key accountants, they will tell you that it's better that we are not traveling. It's better to have us in front of the computers and not in front of the customers.
Oh, good. Oh, good. So kind of piggybacking off that, how do you contribute to the success at Horizon and your position and what you do?
Like I said, I started as a senior accountant and then growing more and more into the position as an operational manager I'm now, based on the fact that we don't have any MDs since a couple of years here in Germany. So we need somebody who is controlling all the processes and taking care about everything what is related to the business. Of course, everybody has their managers also sitting in the US, but there is a lot to do what we have here to do from a government standpoint and to make happen that every process is fluently going through the teams into US and back to Germany or EU in general. So yeah, and a little bit of feel-good manager, I would say. It's a little bit of feel-good manager.
Yeah. Okay, good. What is your favorite thing about your job, and then also as Horizon too, as well?
It's never getting boring. And I
Never
think
more.
this is like telling everything. Never is a day the same like the day before or the week before. And always when you think, okay, now it's get a little bit more calm and you can focus on some stuff what you are pushing all the way through, then another situation happen and you again have to jump into another topic. And this is something what drives me crazy at sometimes, but also makes me feeling not boring at the job. I think this is the most important thing, not to have a boring job.
Right. And you're probably with year end, are you crazy busy? This is a crazy time of year for you guys as well. So just
Mm-hmm.
like here in the distribution, we're crazy busy this time of year,
Mm-hmm.
you're probably just as busy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The day has not enough hours to do
Hmm.
everything.
Yep. And it's 8 o'clock there right now, right?
8 o'clock.
So she's with us later in the night. Okay. Or number 4, what is your favorite place in the world and why?
I think in general where my family is and where my friends are, I think it's not really located to a place. Really, it's more located to the people which are around you. And but it could be a little bit warmer. Here in northern Germany, we have most of the time it's raining and a little bit cold. So I would like to have the Italian weather or something like this, or the Spanish weather here in northern Germany, and I would be happy completely.
Right. Is most of your family in Germany as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
northern Germany, we are all here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, number 5, what is your guilty pleasure that you might be ashamed to admit?
Oh, I'm getting old since 1 year, and I have to wear a glass. This is something I sometimes I forget about when we have Teams meetings. I have it on my nose, but most of the time I just put it away because yeah, in the beginning of 30, I'm not feeling old, but yeah, my eyes are telling me that I'm getting old.
That's an interesting. I was not expecting that. So that's an interesting
Yeah,
one.
this is the problem.
Um, Number 6, what is one thing that you cannot live without?
Chocolate.
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 See, last time a couple of their guilty pleasures were chocolate. So you're right there with the other people. What's your favorite kind of chocolate?
Oh, I love the white chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And when you then put nuts in there, white chocolate with nuts, oh, I'm getting crazy. I can't do so much in the gym and so much exercise to get it down from my body, but I could eat it the whole time.
Yeah. And you have kids too, right? Do they like chocolate?
I have one child, a little son. He's getting now 2 years old, and the plan was to hold him as long as possible away from chocolate. Surprise, it didn't function. So yes, he likes also chocolate, but the milk chocolate, the normal chocolate, of course.
The milk, yeah. Okay. Um, if you could have dinner with anyone, living or dead, who would it be and why?
I thought really long time about this question, but the first name what was coming into my mind was really Pierce Brosnan because he was
Okay.
really the hottest James Bond ever. So if I have the time to have dinner with him, it would be great. And good luck, my husband is not in the room, so.
I was gonna say, you better hope your husband doesn't hear that. Okay. What is a fun fact about you that many people may not know?
I think most of the German people know this, but for the US it could be a surprise. When it's get to 12:30 at lunchtime, I need to eat something.
You
There's
need to eat
no
something.
option. So after 12:30, I'm getting a little bit angry and a little bit depressive and a little bit more emotional. So everybody knows when we have Teams meetings, they're looking at the clock and say, "Oh, Miriam, it's 12:30. You have to rush." Yes, I have to rush. I have to eat some.
It's almost lunchtime.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Outside of your work and having fun with our products, tell me something you're very engaged with.
Everything what is outside. So doing something in the garden, doing sports, doing a little bit of athletics, having fun with a little one, of course. What mom would I be if I'm not saying this? So, but everything what is outside, I love to be outside. I think you're spending so much time in the office, inside, in front of the laptop, that it's in your free time to go out.
Mm-hmm. So is it cold there right now where
Yeah,
you're
around
living
about
right now?
0 degrees. So um, yeah, but this is
Yeah.
normal. And then most of the time around Christmas, so to the weekend, we're getting most of the time plus 10 degrees. And then it's getting snow most of the time in February, March. But most of the time we're having, yeah, 15, 25 degrees over the whole year. It's getting a little bit up and a little bit down, but we'll never get to the really hot times or the really cold times. So
Yeah.
less snow and all this stuff.
In the middle, kind of
Yeah,
fluctuating.
yeah.
Okay. And last one, which is always a fun one and kind of the most important. What is your greatest career lesson you've learned thus far?
Not to take everything personal, I would say, and that if you're not having dreams, you will never get anything done. So this is really what I learned. Because if you're not thinking about great visions, then you will never get to a point to create one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, this I had to learn. And on the personal topic, I'm still learning.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think that's one that maybe all of us struggle with sometimes, and
Mhm.
in our personal lives, in work lives, all that. So I
Yeah.
think that's one we can all work on. Um, well, thank you so much for joining us. And we always like to close out with you have the option to nominate someone that maybe you'd like to better get to know and see on one of these videos, or maybe a teammate or someone. So if you have someone, who would you like to nominate?
Oh yeah, I would like to nominate Rob Hopkins.
Okay.
I didn't get him to know really well in the past, and now based on the few transition tasks we have with the UK, I had a really lot of mail conversation with him, and I was a little bit surprised that he's working over there in the UK. So I think it would be great for everybody to get him a little bit better to know. But maybe everybody knows him, and I was the only person. Could be, but it would be the person I would like to nominate. And you're really welcome. It's a pleasure for me to get all these questions.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. And like I said, this is Miriam. She is located in Germany, and we loved having her. So thank you so much, Miriam, and we will see you next time on Horizonite Insight.